What's going on, YouTube? It's SN, place to be chillin', Mr. A and D back here with my crew for Wrestlemania Review Night 2. Welcome to the live stream. First of all, I told you, it's a conspiracy against us. YouTube shut us down for a whole half hour. They was letting all the bigger YouTubers out there get their reviews up live. We literally was in this joint sweating, all right? Q-Flow finished all his candy. I drunk all my juice and my gin. You know what I'm saying? Prior time, like he could have smoked couple something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we had all our stuff together, and nothing was coming through for us. Finally, after an hour, almost an hour later, now they want us to go live. But you know what? It's cool. We here now, y'all.
Yeah, finally.
That's right. So
I'm just like, God.
Yeah, I know, because it was stressful, and you know it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Look, we ain't gonna let the devil keep us down, bro. It's cool. So you know what? Here we go, y'all. It's me, Mr. Andy here. Also, my co-host, not Deion Sanders for Prime Time.
What's up?
The man, the myth, the reality revolutionary, Q-Flow for the rookie.
What's going on, man? It's a great day to be at the dinner table. I'll tell you that. Also, second bag of candy. We're ready.
Stop eating, man. What are you
Yeah, I'm about to
doing,
say
man?
that's what got Lamar Odom in trouble.
Hey, listen, man. When you win, you eat. Winners eat.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Winners
Also, the casual fan, my main man, the anime hero, Swag on Zero.
I might pick up drinking after tonight. This man. Okay, but I had a better experience. I'll just say that to start.
Okay, you know what? So, guys, we're here for WrestleMania Night 2. Like I said, I'm trying to shake the cobwebs out and everything like that. So real quick, y'all overall thoughts on night 2. And you know what? I won't say this before we start that I went back and watched night 1 again, and because I was like, you know, and after watching it again and don't go out what I did yesterday, I did not give that show a fair shake at all. I gave it a hashtag, give it a chance, which I was just wrong on. I think I let Swag inspire me too much. That was a good beat. Because it's okay. I can admit when I fucked up. It was a good beat show because I missed half them spots Cesaro and Seth Rollins did, and I was like, "Oh man, I missed the
half a Ring
body
of Honor.
splash." What would you say, Pron?
They stole half a Ring of Honor moveset.
Exactly. I was like, I missed literally the whole Ring of Honor match yesterday. Like I said, the Riot Squad looked good, even though that whole match still sucked. And I was just like, why we watched Bobby and Joe, like that wasn't that bad. The main event was everything was good. So yeah, I give it a B show. So I didn't give it a fair grade yesterday. But you know what? I'm gonna come in here with my mind right tonight as you do night 2. So just quick overall thoughts, night 2. How do you guys feel about it before we go into breaking down this card? I'm gonna start with you, Swag on Zero.
This was a much better night than night 1. A much better night than night 1. I enjoyed this a lot more. I feel like the wrestling performances were a lot better. We'll get to that one that was like cringy, but yeah, again,
I can name a couple cringy moments.
Overall, I had a much better experience with this. So I'll wait for my rating this time.
Yeah, please wait for your rating this time. And by the way, y'all that's in the chat and that's still joining the chat, put y'all down there. How y'all feel about night 2 of WrestleMania? Q-Flow, I'll save you for last. Prime Time, you go ahead. You let me know how you feel about night 2.
I thought night 2 was all right, but I guess from night 1 looking to night 2, I was like thinking about it as being one the whole WrestleMania. I think I should have thought about it as 2 separate nights because I don't know, night 2 kind of got to me. I'll just say that.
I'm gonna say this right now. Night 2 definitely scared me in the beginning, but we'll get to that. All right, Q-Flow. So how did you enjoy night 2?
Night 2, man. It was cool. It looks like we're getting all that rain from WrestleMania. We're getting it up here in Philly.
Yo, that Florida rain coming to Philly
is
right now.
Yeah, because I see some light now.
I thought that was a Roman.
As a man who goes with the term keep that same energy. All I'm saying is one of y'all owe each other money because I ain't see no Tom Brady, no Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I ain't see no Rob Gronkowski.
We didn't.
Somebody owes somebody money.
Did not.
So, now we ain't bet.
We didn't bet yesterday.
All right.
It was at the end of. You can go watch the end of yesterday's thing. He said, "Do you want to bet?" I said, "No," because I don't.
I said, "Send me your cash up." You were smiling.
He did say that. He did say that.
All right, so we kick off WrestleMania again. We got America the Beautiful playing, and then this time we have a different somebody performing, and I was just like, this may be the formula going forward, because especially how they gave the WrestleMania date for next year. We don't know what date it is. They announced the third, so it may be a 2-night thing going on. Oh, and then we get
it's one night for the next two. It's one night.
Yo, so I thought they were going to LA next year. What happened?
So no, they were supposed to go to LA this year. And then when COVID happened, they changed it. So they're going to AT&T Stadium next year. Then they're going to SoFi Stadium, which is LA the year after.
Look, O'Shea Jackson already bought his tickets, bro. He already had his WrestleMania Hollywood 2023 shirt on. He was on the bump.
Still no Philly show though.
Yeah, I was just like,
go to Jersey 2 more times before they come to Philly.
Honestly, I think the only way they'll come back to Philly, and I'm not trying to be mean, is if they redo Yacht Stadium, because they like the new. They like the new stadium. The just built stadium, because they haven't been to the Atlanta new one yet. They haven't been to the one in Minnesota new one yet. Vince want to break all the new ones in.
Bro, I don't know if we want to go back to the 2 stage just yet. I'm just saying.
Look,
Philly cool.
Florida, he not scared of nothing.
Violence, we cool.
They been in Florida this whole time. They ain't scared of nothing right now.
Yeah, I know, obviously.
Florida ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah, and that's exactly why they had Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan come out in pirate outfits. I was like, if it couldn't get any worse, as they were trying to hype up Night 2 at WrestleMania, and now the boos were clearly for Hogan this time around. I was just like, you can't just blame it all on black people, okay? Because we the minority in that crowd. Just saying, so you can't blame it all on us, Hogan. And Hogan asked Pride. Hogan will be the kind of guy that will tell a story, talk about stuff. Well, you put me with Titus, brother. Of course they want to, say boo me. That's the elephant in the room. Like, no,
I wasn't with the NWO. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you put me with Sharon Osbourne, maybe it would have worked. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So we go into we open up our first match. So we get the Fiend taking on Randy Orton. I'm gonna repeat that match again. The Fiend taking on Randy Orton. Yes, 1-on-1. Did we not learn that Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton cannot have a regular match because they have no chemistry?
I was gonna ask, didn't they wrestle already?
Bro,
I remember something where it was like during the wrestling stage they had a projector on the
in the bugs. That was wrestling.
Okay, that was last year.
Okay, that was
2 years ago.
2017.
That was 2017.
I was unfortunately there for that, and it looked worse in person.
Yeah,
that was 2017.
Bray Wyatt and Orton been wrestling for years, and guess what? We learned something. They can't have a regular match with each other. Okay, you can't do it. So, look, Orton comes out. Yeah, he come out there in the fresh white and everything like that. It looks cool. He looks great doing the entrance with the pyro coming down. I'm all hyped because I'm a Randy Orton fan. And then here comes Alexa Bliss.
Hey, Randy Orton, I don't appreciate you acting like you was gonna fall.
Oh yeah, just
Randy was the ultimate troll. He's a troll. Mandy's pissed. So, speaking of trolling, we'll get to that match later. Then all of a sudden we see Alexa Bliss come down, creepy Alexa Bliss, and then there's this big Jack in the Box there, and Michael Cole's like, there's this mysterious something it's a box. Like, you gotta upsell it.
They were upselling everything.
This is liquid. Okay.
Oh god. So she starts spinning it. It plays a Jack in the Box, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool way to bring out the Fiend. And he comes out. The Fiend come out in like fresh everything. I was like, that just killed the whole thing for Fastlane when he came back burnt up.
They kind of showed him walking through a tunnel. He went from burnt Fiend to like fresh Fiend.
Drip never dies.
It just looked like this fiend, this mythical creature from like hell, right, said, you know what? We got fans in the building today. Let me go shopping for WrestleMania. And he go, the mask is clean. You know what I'm saying? Like Bray Wyatt slimmed down a little bit, or it could be the black. It don't matter.
JoJo told him clean it up.
Exactly. You know, his pants ain't ripped, and I'm just like, okay, well, that just sucked. But so then he comes and there's a fly close on the Randy Orton. So then the match gets started. I was like,
hilarious. Hilarious.
No gimmick, no nothing.
Straight
Final time. And as soon as I get that bell, I was like, here go the one-on-one matchup. So it's a simple Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton matchup without getting most of the shit. Because the match didn't even last 10 minutes. Randy Orton hits 4 of the vintage Orton DDTs. Remember, this is supposed to be the culmination of a rivalry, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this ain't where it's at. So then the Fiend is dominating, or I was like, it's gonna probably be a glorified squash match. The only way they can redeem themselves, this is a glorified squash match. But then the Fiend starts selling these DDTs. Then all of a sudden, we see the music box goes off, and then we hear like the little Fiend stuff. Then Alexa Bliss comes out, and all this blood is just running down her face. Yo, talk to your girl, Sway.
Let her do it. Let her do it. Let her do it. I was like, this is attractive.
Coming down, I was like, she's just reaching out like, I was like, as you know, about the sister Abigail, and I'm just sitting there like, why is this distracting you? Then Randy hits it, RKO out of nowhere, and pins the Fiend. God, Bray Wyatt is done. I swear.
So, do y'all remember when Seth hit like 15 curb stomps in a row, and you know he just kicked out like it was nothing?
15 curb stops and a sledgehammer on top of a toolbox.
I only got one RKO. One RKO did it.
But one RKO took out a Fiend. Because you know what? The Fiend is weak now because the Fiend lost to a suplex. I'm sorry. You know, that wasn't a jackhammer. That was a suplex. And so now, Orton beats the Fiend, and then all of a sudden, Bray Wyatt stared at, I guess, Alexa's sister Abigail, and then all of a sudden, the lights go out, which, you know, in the arena, they saw everything. Mm-hmm. And they disappear. And that's it. That's the blow-off.
I was going to question, like, that was the one question I had, like, what happened?
All right, so with you being a newer fan, with you being a casual, does that make you want to watch Raw?
I guess. Like, I just want to know. Like, I will actually watch a YouTube video. It is not Raw.
Bro, the story build up.
Why y'all react?
I would actually watch a YouTube video just to find out. I was like, what does that ending mean? Like, you know, I feel like a Marvel fan. Hopping on YouTube, like, what? Who's Mephisto? Is Alexa Bliss Mephisto?
Bro, I'm just saying here. Look, everybody in the stream knows that. Look, I understand. You know, I like the mythical story because come on, I grew up watching Kane and Undertaker. I have no problem with the story. The story is great. I just don't like. See, honestly, if this was the way they were going to knock this thing off, I would have had Randy Orton burn the Fiend at WrestleMania. That TLC moment that we had, I would have had that at Mania. But once again, you couldn't have that kind of match because it was like a half match, half cinematic style because there was no fans there. And you didn't want, and I know Vince and Bray Wyatt didn't want to rob Bray and Orton of having a crowd reaction by doing a Sister Abigail, a Firefly Funhouse match. Because like we did last year, because that's all backstage, that's all cut stuff. So you're going to miss the moment. But even if you did half match, half story or cinematic style match, I don't know. It felt for a great story and a great rivalry that, remember, like for Swagman, I know this rivalry went back to 20. This day we're going back to 2016.
Yeah, when you said 2017, I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know how Randy Orton's still not in prison for burning a man's house down, but all right.
Yeah.
So or burning a man alive in general.
Exactly.
That too.
You know he got soldier repellent.
Oh. So, like, maybe somebody else may, you know, like it, but me personally, I was like, it fell flat to me. And me personally, I like the big matches, and then, you know, when you go out strong, like, I don't want to see Bray and Orton is almost like Cena and Orton to me. don't touch again because they touched so many times. And I'm like, I kind of don't want to see it. And I don't know. It just everything just kind of fell flat to me. I think everybody in there. I mean, this thing went over like a fart in church. It doesn't do anything. It really doesn't do anything at all. So I mean, that's my feelings of it. So when I seen that first matchup, I said, "Oh shit, not night 2. Don't let this be night 2." But if this was better than you was expecting, Q, we was trying to get the live up. Please tell me what you were expecting.
I first off, I expected Alexa to interfere, but not like, to cost the Fiend, but I expected damn near a squash match. Honestly, just something quick. That's all I'm saying. It was like, all right, whatever, let's just get it out the way, something like that. But now they gave us some wrestling. That's all I was saying. I ain't say it was good. I just said it was better than what I went in thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Exactly. And you know what? I also want to shout out to people in the chat. Thank you guys for still joining in. Shout out to JD Moxie, who has joined us in the chat as well.
Hey, JD Moxie.
Shout out Phoenix. Shout out Carolina.
Chubbs actually.
Wait, what'd you say, Prime Time?
You know what he said.
The jealousy.
Look, I'll just say, because me and JD Moxie have similar minds for the rest of the business because I'm like this right here just sucks. But anyway, when you think we're getting better, we're not. We go into the women's tag team title match. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax taking on Tamina and Natalya, which I was watching. It's like, oh my god, I'm pissed because it should have been a Riot Squad. But once again, they have rendered these women's tag team champions so pointless to the point that there's no heat and nobody cares about these matches. I didn't care about seeing Tamina and Natalya get facing these two. So, the match was okay, I guess, but not really. There was a spot Nia Jax, Tamina trying to Samoan drop Nia Jax off the top. She falls down, and Natalya's there. They're standing. They're clearly ready to catch Nia Jax. She's taking so damn long to turn around on the turn. Y'all know I hate that spot. I hate
the angle they showed her that she was like standing up like she's like the moonsault. I was like,
don't try from the middle row. Stop it. But they also showed a camera angle where Natalya to me is sitting there like, and they just standing there like, y'all know, y'all about to catch this girl. Okay, fine. So she does a double splash. Natalya finally gets Nia Jax in the sharpshooter, but Shayna Baszler hits her with the caribou clutch, makes her tap out.
The worst spot to me.
What'd you say?
That was the worst spot to me because she clearly looked at them tag and punched down Shayna and still trying to use all her energy to get Nia in this hole, which don't even matter if she taps or not. and then she's surprised when she gets choked from behind. I'm like, yeah.
You brought that on yourself. Type thing. So I have to ask y'all. Because y'all know I ain't like it. So how'd y'all feel about it?
This was the worst match of the night, in my opinion.
I'm about to say, if you came out your mouth.
No, this is the worst match of the night. This is the worst match of the night. I was trying to get stream stuff ready. This is the one where I was doing most of the stream stuff. I was like, this is, I don't know. I don't even know what came when
I said, yep, it's time to build my baby's crib. That's what I had to do with that one. How about you, Q-Flow?
This match was trash, man. The match was trash. They all they wanted to do as soon as you wanted to go tag in and they bring it. Shut up. They bring in they bring in Nia and Tamina. Oh, here come the cousins. Whoa, the Rock's cousins. Here they go. Like, get out of my face, y'all. So I thought we was ignoring legacies. Now they wanna bring in the Rock's cousins. Oh, here we go. Samoan on Samoan violence. Like, yo, get out of my face, man. This match was trash. Samoan
on Samoan violence.
I know, yeah, that's a huge PSA.
Right, man. It was just like, man, whatever, bro.
So Prime, I already know that you thought this thing was trash.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I was like, man, shout out to Chubbs that's in the chat, fellow Nerd Coalition member as well. Why is that funny?
No, it's just I see the name. And
you know,
shout out to everybody in here.
Everybody, like I said, keep on coming, y'all, because we got ways to go. Even though this happened before the tag team matchup, Bailey interrupted Eric Bischoff talking about the match last night with Titus and Hulk Hogan. Can I just say Bailey, who is a crime that she wasn't even on this show, is a better host than Titus and Hogan is?
Yes.
Bailey
was actually interesting me. Like, I didn't like her the first night, but I was like, you know what? I'm warming up to this. Where Titus on the other is like, you ready? Are you ready, brother? I'm ready. Are they ready? Yeah. I can hear you. Yeah. You are the best WrestleMania. I was like, yo, this is so mind-numbing. I was like, this is so mind-numbing.
Like, when you look up the phrase in the thesaurus, elephant in the room, Hogan and Titus, that's what comes to mind. Because I was like, that's all I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm just like,
quick question. What's the history? Because I know what Hawk said on the radio, but so what's the...
Titus wasn't
How
with
much
that
time
shit.
do we got?
Yeah, I'm about to say, Titus wasn't with that.
Q done got up and left, so I'm done.
Look, all I'm gonna say is Titus wasn't with that shit. All right, and then
Understandable.
He made some comments. And Triple H was just like, "Yo, I think you need to go apologize to all the black people." He said, "No, I gotta apologize to everybody, brother." And I'm like, "See." I'm just like, everybody not affected, but
all apologies, man.
he said, "I want you to get the whole locker room together." Triple H's like, "Yo, why don't you just go talk to Titus and Cedric and all them because it feels hurt." No, brother, it's better if I talk to everybody.
Yo,
I'm just like,
Triple H is probably the only sane like head in this whole industry, from what I see.
Triple H like, look, I just want the power, and I'm just everything up.
It's messed up because like I know like older people that I guess knew him back then, like Booker and all them, was like, oh, he's cool, but like people like MVP and New Day, it was like, dang, I grew up watching him, and this is how he feels about me. So it's
hold on now. Booker said he was cool, but then on top of that, remember we see Booker with that side eye when he was out there. And he was just like, and he said, "Yo, so what I tried to do was say, all right, Hogan, if you truly saw it, why don't you come help me with these chairs and everything that day?" He was talking so, well, no, brother, I don't know. So we got Swag, there's a lot of history with Hogan and the minority people. So
it's not even that why I don't like him. So I mean,
he really can't put no one over.
and then Titus was on a tweet like, "I'm gonna talk to him backstage." Don't know what happened in that conversation. This was years ago. So I don't know what happened.
I need a documentary on this event.
Okay, look, I don't know if we get to it now later. That backstage segment when they just blew off Bailey, I feel like Hogan can never put anybody over, even in the backstage segment.
He can't.
Why they blowing up Bailey? Like,
I was like, what? I'm like, dog.
It's always going to be about Hogan sometime around there. Because seriously, Hogan was like twitching like John Walker was in Winter Soldier and Falcon when they said Titus' name first. All right, he was ready for blood when they said Titus and Hulk Hogan. He was just like, what? So yeah, I know, but look, they ain't coming
crazy. People didn't like Titus and Hogan so much. They ain't even get their theme songs when they came out the other time. they just played the WrestleMania music. Like, get outside.
Who's coming out to this WrestleMania? Titus.
Oh, Titus and Hogan. Okay, so yeah, we look at Elephant in the Stars. That's who you gonna see. That picture, that fist bump right there. All right, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens is up next, which it was kind of thrown together, but I'm so happy because these guys deserve a WrestleMania singles match one-on-one. These guys are great, and this is the match I felt as though was like the Cesaro and Seth Rollins match yesterday. It was a really good matchup here. These guys had so much chemistry with each other, like they just know each other so well. Logan Paul's out there, so I was just like, wow.
I was like,
I really can't stand Logan Paul.
Before that, I actually
he got
thought
booed on the way out too.
Yeah, he got booed on the way out.
Yeah,
I actually thought Logan Paul was going to like hop in and take the pin and count Kevin Owens out, and then they just go to like, okay, now he's technically qualified for the Hall of Fame, and I just see you just.
He's already qualified. I mean, he's there.
He's already qualified for the celebrity.
Wow.
He already qualified for celebrity.
I mean, Bad Bunny yesterday, he lifted the bar up.
If I ever hear Logan Paul WWE Hall, like before we go there, I'm throwing shit in my house. I'm bringing all this shit y'all see behind me. And is it wrong? Absolutely. Is it wrong to tear up your own shit? But I swear,
the chat went wild. He said, look, no one asked for that dumpster fire. That's Logan Paul. The most exciting part is when KO stunned Logan Paul. They picked the worst Paul.
Yeah.
Like that, y'all.
Bro, I couldn't think of 1,300 different things to do with Logan Paul, but I was just like, you know what? I said, just leave me alone. Let me enjoy this matchup. Sami Zayn hits a brain buster on the apron to Kevin Owens. 6th spot right there, because I said, as soon as I seen them two wrestle, I was like, we gonna get a couple apron spots. But first off, when the match start, Sami run up, we get a pop-up powerbomb. I did not know how much I missed that pop-up powerbomb until I saw it.
I've been telling you that. Yes.
And then
stunner just don't hit the same. They just don't.
I mean, you know, cause we go for the stunner type thing. We get a powerbomb on the apron. Attempt, by the way. Then that's when the brain buster comes. Blue Thunder Bomb. Then we get that special kind of cradle neck breaker to Sami's.
I was about to say that reverse suplex thing he did off the top.
Yeah, that fisherman suplex joint was hot. Sami goes for a haluva kick and catches Kevin Owens. It goes up for the second one, but Kevin Owens gets out with a super kick. Then looks at Sami and says, "You brought this on yourself," and stuns him. And then Kevin Owens wins the matchup. Logan Paul gets up. I was like, "Here we go."
Just real quick before you get to Logan part, doesn't the stunner seem anticlimactic when he does it? Like for the match,
because they don't sell it. They don't sell it right, man.
It's not even a set. They just you do all these moves and then it's just like a stuff.
No one sells the stunner like The Rock.
But you know, you have a good point, Swag. But it ain't just about the selling part of it, because it's about how Austin delivered it also. Like when Austin did the stunner, he kicked and he jumped back and Kevin Owens for some reason just does like he does. I hate to sound stereotypical here. He just does like the fat man stunner. He just it sits down with it. Like there ain't no pop to it or nothing. And then, like I said, and the people he is doing it to, it don't help because you know Roman and Sami, they ain't been taking it right. Like you need to get Shane, Kurt, The Rock, the way they used to take the stunner.
Rusev sold it pretty well.
And you know what?
I don't care what
nobody say in the chat, and I damn sure don't care what nobody say out of W Universe. I'm not giving credit for no Logan Paul for flipping when he took that stunner. He gets no credit from me for even attempting to sell that stunner. But anyway,
the Paul brothers are taking over sports.
Shut the hell up. Yeah, man. Yo, Q4, don't get the live chat, man. Don't let this man bust your bubble, bro.
They coming for UFC next.
Taking over what?
They coming for UFC next.
What? No, bro. Logan Paul comes in to go check us.
You know they're gonna be.
Yeah. Logan Paul's trying to bring the men's back with Sami and Kevin, and then the fact that Sami had to sell for Logan Paul pisses me off. Because he got pissed and Logan Paul pushed him down. And I'm like, can y'all, everybody out there, can y'all stop giving Bow Wow confidence? Because I'm just letting y'all know what next year WrestleMania gonna be.
Okay. I was gonna do the
can y'all stop giving Bow Wow confidence? What'd you say?
I thought he was gonna do the Mike Tyson thing too.
Yeah, because I didn't like he is a boxer. I thought he was gonna do the little punch and knock out.
I think Jake. Yeah. I thought Jake was the boxer.
No, they're both.
They
boxers.
both box. One of them knocked out Nate Robinson. One of them was fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, okay.
I think Logan is the one fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Well.
So after Samson has to sell for Logan Paul, then after he raises Kevin Owens' hands, he looks at it like, nah, you better get this work. So he gives Logan Paul the stunner. I already got a text from Swag telling us about, oh, you enjoyed that, didn't you? I'm like,
instantly.
First of all, if it was Stone Cold, he would have stomped him out first, stunned him, then poured a whole hot beer on him. That's what you needed.
And got all in his face.
Exactly. Screw that trash, man. So he don't belong here.
I was like, I'm like, Mr. A&E wanted to do this ever since from the start.
Exactly. Q, stop it right now, bro. We live, bro.
Go ahead.
Live, bro. Okay. Backstage, backstage, we get Matt Riddle is better trying to talk to the Great Khali. Great Khali is there.
Oh my God! Yo, why is he here?
And why is he here? But you know, the whole money was him and RVD. You know, because first of all, the excitement on Riddle's face, seeing RVD, because everybody knows Matt Riddle is like, and I'm calling him Matt Riddle, is RVD of today. And they talk
minus the moves.
Minus the moves. And they both, stoners and stuff like that. So,
just real quick though, like they actually allow him to say rolling papers on like TV. Like, what if kids be like, hey, Dad, Mom, what's what did he say? What's that?
I'm glad you brought that up because I definitely got to mention how Nia Jax definitely told Tamina you ain't shit, and I'm like, Peacock is slow on
and
these.
They did not bleep it.
They didn't bleep that.
That's not on them. That's not on them. That's on the actual production.
Yeah. I was like, "What?" She said, "You ain't shit."
Bleep.
And I was just like, "Okay."
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that they missed on the blocking out language. I
believe that's probably just Vince and whoever getting old, Kevin Dunn getting old on Peacock.
It's like we're on the app. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we on the app. It doesn't matter.
We're on the app.
So he definitely had the roll papers on there, but just seeing Matt Riddle and how excited he was, I was like, oh, that's cool because we're getting ready for United States Championship. Matt Riddle taking on Sheamus. These two do have chemistry. They've had pretty good matches on Raw. So I thought they had another good match here. Matt Riddle does the what they call that move, Prime. It's not the flip bottom anymore because it's the Spanish fly, but it's more like a belly to belly type thing. The way he did it.
It should be. I don't want to. The only reason it should be a Spanish fly for only, luchador. So
yeah,
that's why I got his name.
Exactly, but hey, it happens, right? Then Riddle does the ultimate troll shit ever, and I know it's only gonna affect me and Q because we fans of this man. Q, did you not peep what Riddle did to jackhammer?
Mm-hmm.
So Riddle just said, "Screw you, Goldberg." Here go a bad jackhammer.
He did it in one. Was it Thatcher's match? He did a jackhammer. He did it in one of his bigger.
You know what's funny though? He tried to troll Goldberg, but he couldn't even get Sheamus up the first time for the jackhammer.
Sheamus is way bigger than him, so I don't even know why he attempted it.
No excuses, because y'all killed Goldberg for trying it on Taker. We ain't doing no excuses.
Why would you even attempt it if you know you can't pick him up?
Because he wanted to be the troll. Okay.
If Goldberg would have dropped somebody like when he did it to Big Show and landed on his head, on his neck, why'd you attempt it?
First of all, he ain't dropped Big Show. He dropped Undertaker when he was older. He got Big Show clean.
He got him clean, but that neck still hurt.
Yeah, it's Kevin Nash's fault because Kevin Nash didn't get him off of that Powerbomb. Okay, so that's something different. Sheamus tries to go for Riddle thinks he's Adam Page, and he goes for the buckshot lariat with those shoes on, almost slips, and then Sheamus gives him a knee, a nice spot there. Sheamus goes on top rope to try to give Riddle a white noise. I could tell Sheamus slipped. Because that was going to be a huge moment. He slipped off the rope, but he caught himself and then hit it. One, I'm glad he's okay, but I could tell instantly that Sheamus was pissed.
Yeah, he was. That's why he went up there and did that knee drop. I'm like, Sheamus, you don't do no knee drops.
Never did a knee in your life. He didn't even know what to do. He just wanted to go to the top.
I'm like,
damn it. I'm like, he just wanted to fly. You don't be doing no knee drops. Get out of here.
Wait till he's 45 years old and want to pull out a flying knee. Come on,
flying knee.
Yo, bro, you in front of the crowd. You got to come there. You got to come correct. You know what I'm saying?
He was better off doing an elbow or something. Like you did a knee drop.
So he does. He goes and does the knee drop to Matt Riddle for almost convincing 2 count, and then we get kind of Ricochet Adam Cole-esque where Riddle springboards and moonsaults off the ropes, and Sheamus hit a bro kick, caught Riddle right in his mouth. And I was like, that was brutal. That was just like, and I'm about to say, especially when you on the moonsault, you can't block it. You just got to eat that foot. So, and that's what happened. And then Sheamus is your new United States champion, or 3-time United States champion that Sheamus is right now.
Yeah. The way Matt Riddle was looking at the end of the match, I was starting to feel. I'm like, damn, man, he looks defeated. Then I remember, I don't like you. So
he looked really upset, but
yeah. And then Sheamus is looking at him like, yeah, it's mine.
I got that. But I'm happy for Sheamus because Sheamus been eating a lot of L's recently, and I'm just like, I'm glad he did.
This was
I like Sheamus though.
Sheamus should be putting over younger talent. Sheamus is about 50 years old.
Sheamus
Why do you still need a title? 45. I'm about
to say, I'll tell you who old, and that's that man that main event. But I'll say that.
He's old, but his story makes sense. Sheamus literally has every title almost 2 times over.
He has never got the Intercontinental champion. That's the only championship he wants. He has never got that championship yet.
All right, every other title 2 times over.
So he could be that Grand Slam. Speaking of Intercontinental Championship, it is now time for the Nigerian Trump.
How is this not racist? How is this not racist? That was the first thing I thought. I was like, okay, this can't be that bad. Then I saw them.
I was seriously thinking like, yo, is it just like I was like, it's obviously a hardcore match, but is it like in the sands of the Sahara, or is it going to be like? And bro, it was worse. Okay, because
it was pretty bad.
Literally, all the African paraphernalia around the ring from the. I was like,
call it paraphernalia.
That's probably how they called it. It's probably how they called it. Sitting there like, oh my! They got the drums on. First of all, they out there got about 26 drums and did not use one of them.
Niggas love their drums. That's so
wild. I was confused. I was like, this is so racist. I don't know if I should watch this.
Yo, these were the most plain looking drums ever. I'm like, I know Nigeria has designer drums. I just got green drums in here. Like what are we doing?
Vince McMahon probably told Kevin Dunn to go to the nearest store. He probably asked me, he said, I need an African drum.
Paint them green.
You know what I'm saying? There was like no thought put into that whatsoever. So Wale is here to perform Big E's new theme song, Think Big.
I knew right off the bat he was going to lose. I knew right. I was like, Wale here? Yeah, he going to lose.
Why do you not like Wale?
Look, Wale's one of them artists who's like, man, he's pretty good. I should keep listening to his music. And then you do.
Wait.
All I'm saying is Griselda was here day one and Bobby Lashley won. So he made Swag got a point. Swag got a point.
Man. Wale over there doing poetry before he like this is the biggest crowd he ever been in front of.
I had to go to the chat real quick because I got some good point being made here. All the blacks y'all got in the back and nobody can get the drum.
Don't say all the blacks.
Yeah.
Come on now, this ain't this.
Of course. Don't say all the blacks.
But how racist would it be if somebody said, "Hey, yo, I need Montez and I need the Street Fighters to go pick up some drugs for me"? That'll go. I'll do it. Or let me go call the New Day. Or let me go call Omos. Everybody just go to the store and tell them, yo, we need some drugs, bro. I'm like that says something. That's wrong. It's wrong no matter how you do it.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
He said, "Oh, the Wale still swagger."
We had two black.
Nobody wants Wale.
We had 2 black champions like crazy night yesterday, and we just get niggas and drums today. It's just like, what are we? The bar has dropped so bad.
It's like, look, we gave them their flowers. All right, next.
The bar has dropped so bad, bro.
I'm gonna tell you how I was salty. I enjoyed Big E's entrance, right? And I was just like, all right, so Biggie coming out first. The champion don't come out first. So Biggie coming out first.
Wow, that's a very good point.
I'm sitting there like, yo, what Apollo about to come out to? I'm thinking we about to get, say like these Nigerian soldiers coming out.
Yeah.
Like how Drew McIntyre did it at NXT.
Exactly. So I'm waiting for it, and we don't get none of that. So he come out with like
with a stick.
With
a stick. He came out with a stick.
Saying serious stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Right. Apollo was clean.
He was clean.
Didn't use it the whole match. Didn't use it at all. Like
there's still 26 drums that they did not use in this match. There was so much weapons out there. First of all, the match only went 7 minutes. This they got no time to do anything. I was like, that's one of the things I was upset about this match. I was sitting there like, look, if you give, because Apollo, I ain't talking about the gimmick. Apollo and Big E are two very good athletes.
Mm-hmm.
You give them 15 minutes after they are told actually a decent enough story. First of all, y'all had to put some respect on the Intercontinental Championship because the Intercontinental Championship has never really been defended in a singles match at WrestleMania, period. That was either the pre-show belt or it never even made the show. And that used to be the workhorse title. In the 90s, that was the title to have because nobody wanted the Pose and Hogan title. They wanted the Intercontinental title.
Mm-hmm.
So,
before you go, someone comment, they making homie Apollo use an accent. Why can't they just let him do him? That was an accent.
Wow. I thought you was going to...
Yeah. Oh, so okay.
This is so racist. Like, there's no way around this.
Look.
There's no way around this.
Look, what happened was they had him talking normal. Then he's just like, I'm from Nigeria. It's like, whoa, where did this come from? Like, they made him switch on the fly.
Apollo is really African.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
But he's like doing Nigeria turn all the way up to almost as being a caricature.
That's where okay.
I
was going to question that because I don't know. I've never seen him wrestle, so I was like, "Is this?" I actually thought this was really him, but now looking at that comment, I'm like, "Oh, this is so like this is just doubling down on."
But he is Nigerian though, but he just turned it up to the max. Like
it's like too much. Like you got to turn it down a little bit.
Like, he gonna have to like go in regular because there's no way you can keep the accent.
Right?
No way you can keep the accent the rest of your career.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, but remember, UR Nation when he was in the Indies. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think
the one that would have been cool if that was like where he was built from.
Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at the Apollo gimmick, but however, it's been turned to the max and to the point I was like, all right, fine. So
I just think his theme song is weird. It's like Apollo. It's just weird.
Yeah. So at first, here's the thing. Like I said, we got all jokes out about the match and the gimmick stuff like that. But so it started out like, we having an old like duel with these kendo sticks, like who gonna hurt who more. I was just like, bruh, get hit once with that kendo stick.
I had to stop watching it at that point. I was like, okay, this is uncomfortable.
It's something about two black men beating the shit out of each other with sticks that just makes me uncomfortable.
Right. Exactly. I was watching this, I was like, and that's when I messaged y'all.
This is very
like,
roots.
Big E said we supposed to have big meat slapping meat.
They both tenders.
Big E says a lot of pause things that I don't want to question him on because I know he could throw me 3 blocks away. Like, bro, you gotta relax.
Big E tosses Apollo off the apron and he hits a spear, which scares me all the time through the apron, and Apollo that great.
This was more like a super spear.
Yeah, it was.
It looked like his foot got caught on the rope at first.
Every time, it scares the hell out of me. I'm like, one day he's gonna fall around his head and break his neck. Yeah. But he goes against Steel's chairs, but Steel says he gets the bottom. I'm like, okay, that's the hard part. That's the heaviest part. But Apollo hits a DVD to him on the apron. Death Valley Driver swag. Just like I'm about to say. Okay. Just again, I'll keep you up there.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, I was like DVD.
Somebody in the comments said Hogan was back there foaming in the mouth.
All right, that's all, folks. Good night. We're done, man. We can't get better than that. We cannot get better than that.
Oh, let me be
the ref. That's why he had to come back out after this match.
That was a good one, bro.
That's comment of the night.
Yeah,
You win.
Foaming at the belly.
Look at him.
Oh, I'm about to say he probably made that match over that quick. He probably shook that. Only hand she shook that night. Good match, brother. Good match. Damn, what was I? Apollo runs up and he gets a Uranagi right on the steel steps, which sucked. And when I say sucked, that means it looked good, but it just sucked for him because he had to take that bump.
Yeah.
And then Biggie goes and brings out the table. I'm just like, wait a minute. I don't expect Vince to have callbacks in the Intercontinental Championship match. If he bring out the table, if he comes to the finish already. So the tables get set up. Apollo beats down Biggie. Biggie tries to hit him with the with that symbol gong type thing. I was just the gong thing. And I was just that's why I seen all the drums. I was like, we're not gonna use not one drum. Sure, no problem.
They one of them ran like one of them got like thrown somewhere and they hit the drum. Yeah, and they just couldn't wait. He hit right. He got hit by the drum, and I'm just like, no, he didn't.
Hey, real quick, did y'all see? Y'all ain't watch the pre-show, did y'all?
No. I watched the bump afterwards, but I didn't see the pre-show.
All right, I watched the pre-show. So, the pre-show, they had Caleb Braxton, JBL, Peter Rosenberg, Booker T, and Jerry Lawler.
Oh,
and they had a special consultant for this match. They brought in Sonya Deville. They said, "How do you feel about this match?" Booker T was like,
"Why is she the special consultant?"
I thought they actually got someone from Nigeria, flown him out.
No,
He's like, what do you think? Like, what?
They could at least got Ronda. She ain't eighth black. Like, what do we do?
What? Sucker.
That's like, I'm from the motherland too,
Oh yeah. Hold on. Did y'all hear yesterday too? JBL was talking about when he was talking about the main event, talking about something. This ain't about Black history. This is about like what? Like who are you to say this ain't about Black history, JBL? He's talking about Sasha.
He stole Taylor's line. This ain't Black history. This is history.
Yo, they were disrespectful. Booker T was offended the whole night. I promise you, yo. Booker was
I'm about to say, he ain't gonna like that. So Apollo goes and does a frog splash for the top, misses and falls and breaks to the table. Biggie hits him with the big ending, and when you thought it was over, here comes Dabba-Kato, which everybody thought he was gonna come in the Shane match. Dabba-Kato comes just like seriously coming to America. He's coming in there, and he come in there and hit the look. He come in there, the Nigerian guy comes in there and hits the Samoan Spike.
Oh my God, yo, I saw that.
He come in there and he do the umaga and he took the tongue out.
He did two Samoan moves.
Say what?
He did two Samoan moves too. He did the Tongan Death Grip. The oh God, what's his name? Haku. Yeah, the Tongan Death Grip where you grab him like with your middle finger and your other fingers.
Bro, why was he why was he dressed like soldier at the top, marching band at the bottom?
I was gonna ask that. I was like, is this a normal attire for him? Because
we have no idea.
The normal attire for Dabba-Kato was a white beater. Okay, so this is stepping it up.
Swag, have you ever heard this movie called Main Event?
No.
Oh, good. All right. He's in that movie, so that's all I wanted to say.
Main event.
It's a wrestling movie.
It's the little kid.
You said what?
Is that the Mickey Royce? Oh no, that's
no. That's the wrestler. Main event. It's the joint with that kid, the wrestling like Mike, right?
Yeah, it's the wrestling like Mike.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Okay.
Was that the bad one you reviewed, or was it the Big Show?
Tachina Arnold. Both of them. Well,
they both bad. All right.
So he hits the small spike and then a choke slam on Big E and then rolls Apollo over. So Apollo wins the Intercontinental Championship, which I thought he was going to do anyway to help. I'm glad Apollo got his moment. I'm glad Apollo got his and Mania. What I missed it. What is funny?
Vince watched Coming to America on Amazon Prime.
I just saw that comment.
I got it.
We did it. Let's go.
So this is what he's talking about.
I understand your land.
So what's going on? Like Survivor Series? Are we getting like
No.
AJ and AJ and Omos.
Stop.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Sure, go ahead.
So we get AJ Omos versus Dabba-Kato and Apollo. Like, what do we?
That's the
We got big men.
So Apollo wins. So now they had to hurry to cut that match so we can have time for the class of 2021 Hall of Fame to come out, which Eric Bischoff, RVD, the Great Khali, forgot the guy who won the Warrior Award.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard that joke? Am I the only one that heard this joke?
You probably have, because
Somebody said they gave him the Warrior Award because he probably the one that got them out of Saudi Arabia that one time. That's, man, look. If that's true,
yo, bro,
I'm
telling you right now, if that is true, he can get the award next year too. They just want to come home. They just want to go home. And once again, Kane's the headline, so Kane gets the entrance. So now it's time for the Raw Women's Championship. Asuka taking on Rhea Ripley. Prime.
Did y'all look up what I told y'all to look up?
What you told
When you
us?
said
Cody Rhodes entrance on Revolution 2020. He had a live entrance just as like this, and they both did not sound anything like the live track.
Like the song, you right. I remember that. I do remember that, and I was just like,
even the missus was saying like her voice is off.
This is my brutality. I was like,
why? She ain't had nothing else to do, so she flashed this. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right.
She had nothing else to do. She just. I'm like, oh, all right.
Sure, why not? World Peacock, why not? So, I guess so. These two women had the match, had a good match, but there was something missing. And honestly,
a storyline.
Yeah,
the storyline was missing. Like what?
I'm about to say, don't leave Prime because Prime and Q4 was already to this job by 8 o'clock in the morning when Rhea got this title shot.
Dang.
Because Rhea Ripley, all she did was show up on Monday Night Raw and said, "Hey, I want to face you at WrestleMania." So I'm saying, like, what did she do? And Prime like wrestled good, and he talking about something. Well, she came in, she almost won the Royal Rumble. I'm like, almost winning the Royal Rumble is the title shot? Like, what?
But she got further than any other woman did. First of all, second of all,
lost.
Wait, hold up. If you get what's further than winning?
She still lost.
What's further than winning? I'm saying like she lasted all the other women, but other than that, I swear I thought at the last minute they was gonna say, you know what this match needs? Charlotte Flair. I'm glad they did. I'm so glad they didn't. I'm so worried.
I actually was. I was looking for Charlotte. I was also looking for Jinder. I don't know why.
Because you saw him yesterday.
Because he was in his gear yesterday.
He was in his gear yesterday.
Has not wrestled in like 20 years and is in his gear for WrestleMania. Like he about to get a shot.
Fresh haircut in his gear. I'm like, bro, were you even in the Battle Royal?
Yeah,
like,
you missed the Battle Royal, bro.
Like, what are you doing here, bro? Like,
hey, somebody said, "Q, Rhea is the way you feel about Gargano."
Facts.
Yeah.
But I like Rhea Ripley, so I'm letting it slide. Honestly.
Look.
Well, you have no choice but to let it slide, all right?
Look,
who
Rhea was best possible.
Who's better than Rhea?
I ain't got time for the Naomi argument right now.
Man,
right there.
y'all just had to been there, man. Because I was like, "Who was your dream match?" He was like, "Naomi." I was like, "And who?"
No. You said what match would I have put on?
To steal the show.
You did say my. Look. Yeah, they gotta get. Listen, get the Nerd Coalition Patreon. Listen to the overtime. This is what we do when y'all not watching us. This is what we do behind the scenes. So y'all gotta pay that $5, man.
Oh,
expect my $5.
You see how he said his $5?
This man anywhere near
coming to collect.
Three ain't enough. He need 5.
He was just complaining Disney Plus was taking the extra $1, and now...
So,
the match was good though.
Yeah, the match was really good. Asuka hit a DDT to Ria Ripley on the outside, which is very dangerous, but I'm glad they was all right because Asuka don't mind taking them back bumps to the outside. She has done this before.
I got a question. How many times Asuka gonna throw her ass on her face? Like she just kept hitting the rear ends. I'm like, yo, stop throwing your ass. And like,
are you the one to talk about that move? Are you serious right now?
Yeah,
that's not somebody else's.
Yep.
Yeah. Asuka tries to go for a kick, but then Rhea grabs her hand, turns it to the riptide, and Rhea Ripley wins, and she is your new Raw Women's Champion. The right outcome, the right result, the good match, but there was still something like this match didn't have the fire, the story, the moment that Bianca and Sasha had.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Bianca and Sasha showed up to work.
That was not her fault. Man.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying
I don't know why they booked it like that.
Jinder shows up to work too. They ain't put it up. Jinder been clocked in since 2020. You know what I'm saying? This man ain't
Jinder thought being on camera at Mania, man, he was getting some type of match tonight. No, sir. No, sir.
Hey, what if he was just smart though? What if he just got, just you get on TV for 1 second, you get the WrestleMania payday. So Jinder know what he was doing.
He knew W, but the man got a new haircut and everything. I'm like, this man on just like I said, he been clocked all in. I'm ready to go in, boss. Like because watch, that's going to be the return on Raw tomorrow night. Jinder Mahal come back like y'all asked for him. There you go.
Not for no Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, we got to do the 3MB train. You got to be 3 members of 3MB. Heath Slater coming back bigger and better.
Okay. So no. Oh shit. Somebody just said that he was probably one of the bunny suits last night. Probably one with the missing ear. First of all, I like how they try to, that's somebody else I was watching. Main event time, guys. Triple threat matchup for the Universal Championship. The match of the night, in my personal opinion.
Oh hell yeah!
This is great.
Yeah, even though your man's is being grimy as hell. We have Daniel Bryan taking on Edge, taking on Roman Reigns. First of all, I enjoy it. Daniel Bryan got the natural yes chance, so it felt great. Edge got the natural reaction that he was looking for last year. That was great. Roman Reigns comes out there with the leg. Jey Uso all in the back hype. You know what I'm saying? Because he won his little mustard statue on Friday. So he's
just
fine.
Real quick. I just got one thing to say. Roman Reigns, how much pyro do you want? Yes.
They were jumping him, and he's
now, don't do that because for some reason Bailey got pyro. So
yeah,
You know what? The Bailey thing happened before. Okay, we should talk about it because I was so pissed. I didn't put it in my notes, but I will talk about it. That Titus and Hogan came out there one more time for the main event because we had to, brother. And
surprised they do the announcement. The little,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, because
we got 25 people in the stadium this year.
Yeah.
Exactly. We got the COVID record for 25,000 in a 70,000 arena. We got it. No, because they probably didn't want to look guilty of having the camera show already around to see everybody that ain't got their mask on. So like as
people behind the announcers.
I was about to say, and all the cardboard people in the nosebleeds.
It had to turn lights out.
Nosebleeds in an empty stadium.
Just
walk down.
Hey.
So Bailey comes out, says she's being just speaks truth. She was a better host than them, and she don't get her pyro and stuff like that. Where's her pyro? Then Bailey finally gets pyro, and then she comes out talking about she hasn't got no say on WrestleMania, whatever the case may be. And so everybody was thinking about the rumor like, oh wait a minute. Could Becky Lynch, the man, come back? Could this be her return? Nope. Who do we get? The Bellas. Here come the Bell. You can look.
Not even dressed for a fight.
Exactly. Even Bailey cut them off. So ho, stop. Wait, like basically, what y'all doing out here? But then,
you know what though?
Huh?
Bailey got them emotional.
Hit that John Cena bar.
John Cena not even hit.
It was on sight after that. She even finished the sentence.
Yeah.
was like, dang.
Just
said,
people in the chat, can we please not make those false claims, please? Because we don't need this in the chat.
I think
we don't need this energy.
No. Okay,
Let's
read them. Let's read them.
Let it happen. Let it happen. Let her get a taste of her own medicine. Let it happen.
Guarantee Charlotte comes out to challenge Ripley tomorrow for a match at Backlash 100%.
Nah, see, it
there you go. I'll take it.
can't because it's WrestleMania.
Yo, I thought they got him. Like did he freeze on y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, did I freeze? Oh, my fault. It's just this lightning out here. It's crazy. It's called WrestleMania Backlash. Like, it's all the payback from WrestleMania.
At first, I thought Money in the Bank was next by that Triple H thing we showed where he holding the suitcase. And I found that was a whole Bad Buddy tour trailer.
He deserved it. Nope, he earned it. He earned it. I don't care. I ain't mad at him. He earned it.
I want to listen to his music now.
It was smart the way that they did it as a whole promo. I thought he was about to actually perform here and then say, "Hey, I'm on tour."
And that's better than Flow Rider. Better than Wale.
I'll take Wale over Flow Rider any day. So
everybody over Lunch Money Lewis.
I will take Flow Rider over Wale every day of the week.
Well, so the Bellas hit Bailey and literally roll her down the stage. I'm just like, Bailey shouldn't have to sell for them Bella Twins right now. It's a disaster what they doing to Bailey, and that's a crime for how great she's been during the pandemic era. And I was like, I understand not bringing Becky Lynch back now. I mean, they'll probably want to bring her back for Raw if the rumor is true that she probably is going to come back. But I know she's probably going to be itching to come back. But that's you always got to make the Raw, the WrestleMania after the Raw after WrestleMania. The Bizarro World type things. We got to see how things are going to work out.
How we gonna have Bizarro World with no fans?
Shit, you're right. Thunderdome.
They're not. Oh, I was going to say fans ain't back for regular shows.
No.
Oh,
they usually boo the people they cheer and cheer the people they boo.
Yeah, but I say I'll love to see how they go pipe that in. But still, back to the main event. So this thing was all over the place. Now, at this time, I was watching this and still finishing up my daughter's crib, so I didn't take as much notes as I did. But when Daniel Bryan got knocked to the outside, here comes Jey Uso. Give him a super kick and toss him in there. That's how you like that, DB? Okay, so he's hyped. And then Edge go out. And then, he do the same. I'm like, we gonna get this Jey Uso shit all night. That's basically how I was feeling after a while. But Edge's like, yo, no, man, I had enough of this, man. Gives him execution on the steel steps, so he's out of the match temporarily. They clear off the announce table because you're like, I don't know, what spot they will go for. Daniel Bryan goes and dives to the outside on the announce table. A lot of great back and forth in action. There's a lot of spears. Roman and Edge collide at one point, trying to do the spear. Which, if y'all Edge fans in the chat, I'm sorry to say this, but Edge got the worst spears
in the business. But one of those spears was pretty nice. I think it was when he clipped Daniel Bryan and he had the chair in his hands. Edge had if he threw
Edge's spear to Roman off the steel steps was dope. I like that one.
Yeah, he was like 2 for 4, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I like how Roman sucked in when the crowd was booing him and said Roman sucks and everything like that. I was like, now it makes sense. And then he just got pissed off and just powerbombed Daniel Bryan through the table. Mm-hmm. And I like that. That's when Edge speared him off the steps. So I like that spot. Edge is trying to go back to his old ways and bring out the 2 chairs for the execution. I like when he slides it in and Roman just steps on it like, nah. We not doing no execution here no more. So, but he pulls it off and then Edge has a piece of the chair that got yanked off. And I was just like, was that an accident or was that planned? But the way it worked out was cool to me.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Just real quick, we got 2 questions. Somebody says, just saying after tonight, Bianca is the only babyface champion. Do y'all think that? Yes or no?
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is a babyface champion.
She could be a heel. I would like her as a heel or babyface, but that's just, I guess this person.
If Charlotte coming back, then Ripley's the babyface.
And then
if comes back, then she's the heel.
And then Ed Spear is worse than Rhino shoulder tackle? Question mark.
Yes. I will watch Rhino hit the gore 3,000 times.
They both bad.
Yeah, but
But who's
Rhino's
worse?
has more force.
Edge's spear, I would say Edge's spear is worse than the round shoulder tackle.
Rhino's has more force, so it can look more believable.
Edge does it too. He does it too safe. Like Edge does it too safe.
Exactly. Like Edge, like he like hugs you, and I'm gonna like
He
puts
hugs
his
you
knees
and
down right
drops
by
you.
the side of you. Like,
Yeah.
are you okay, buddy? Spear.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
all I know is that the spear on Christian was just the most heart-wrenching spear I've ever seen.
By Goldberg.
And
And,
what
I
are you
remember
talking
seeing- I was
about?
like-
Lady Sketch's favorite wrestler.
I know I ain't read that say Shane Spear better than Edge.
All right.
Yeah,
Might be
He
time.
about to get restricted from the chat. Can we time people out?
So Edge it's gonna try to make Roman tap out. He puts him in the crossface and then takes the bar from the chair and puts the crossface on. And Daniel Bryan's like, nah, you're not gonna tap, as he just holds the hand and he goes and puts Roman in the yes lock. So Roman is in a submission and they both like, let go, no, you let go. They headbutt each other, which I like. And Daniel Bryan finally gets Edge to get off of him. And then Roman finally gets back up. Superman punch, I believe that goes to Daniel Bryan.
What would have happened though if he would have tapped out? Like, would they just would have had a one-on-one or just restarted the match?
That's what helped build the drama of the match. Because I was just like, hey, if he does tap out, which Roman not going to do, but if he does tap out, and the question is, well, then who won the matchup? That would be a good way to make people tune in on SmackDown.
Hey, to answer this question, I hope so. Somebody asked, does Jimmy come back on Friday? I hope so.
How would that work out though?
How will it work out?
So is Jimmy coming back, Jay is instantly gonna be in the tag team again. Like he's not gonna be a single star. Main event Jay, you gonna go back to tag team mid card.
It's gonna be main event tag team.
Love the Usos. like this is an
Him
undying
and O'Shea
love.
Jackson, they just want seats at the table. I'm telling you, him and O'Shea Jackson, they just want seats at the table. That's all it is. It's all it is, man. It's all it is. So, I'll answer that question about which was the best match.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I was going to say that too when you're done.
Until we get to the end, but Edge hits the Edge hit the execution on he hits the concerto, on Daniel Bryan, takes Daniel Bryan out. But then Roman comes in, then he Superman punches Edge and takes him out, and then gives him a concerto, piles both of them on top of each other, and they count to 3. The most dominant win. And
Jay came back too.
Jay did come back. He tried to hit Edge with a chair, got speared for. I was like, so basically your comeback was just nothing. So he came back and got speared again. But then Roman put both of them on top, wins the match, retains the Universal Championship, gets all the pyro, and the first time that Vince really had a heel go over. Or not, because Brock.
It's Roman. It's Roman. So
yeah,
it's not the first time he had a heel go over, quote unquote. So well, yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I was right though. Both Rumble winners wasn't winning.
You right, but that was a damn good good way to finish that thing off. So they got no excuses. They got no excuses saying that, well, he pinned Daniel Bryan, I got a chance, or Edge, he pinned Edge, Daniel Bryan. He said, no, I pinned both of y'all. Yep. Y'all lost. Adios. I ain't got to see y'all no more.
What's next?
I like that. Edge? I love that about it. So, y'all.
Oh, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now I'm just gonna say, what's next for Edge?
We can't see Swag anymore, but
I can.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, that's weird. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That was weird.
What's next for Edge though?
Retirement.
Honestly, yeah, he's aging.
What is he going for?
I really think now it's going to be a feud between him and Daniel Bryan.
I think he's not going to be just there like all the time now, but I think he wants to I think he's going to go out on like a big note. That's all I'm saying. So maybe SummerSlam, if not SummerSlam, the next WrestleMania.
Look, the best way to go out is to fight King Corbin. just like Kurt Angle did. That was a great way to go out.
Why you do that, yo?
All right.
You didn't have to bring that up. You did not have to bring that up.
Really, y'all. Question chime in the chat, y'all. If y'all got questions about how I feel about this Mania, we got a question here. What was one we just had? What was the best matches for the nights combined? Honestly, for the whole event, for both nights, there were 4 great matches to me. The question,
we probably got the same 4.
We all probably got the same 4. Which one was the best one? Because it's either between Bianca and Sasha or the triple threat for me.
Both main events.
Yeah, both main events. But I still believe Seth and Cesaro from the first time was great, and then Sammy and Kevin was great also.
Those are my 4.
Yeah. So those are my 4. That was like that was great WrestleMania to me.
If I gotta pick match of the event, I'm gonna say this triple threat. Cause like they went straight to the weapons and all that. I'm like, thank you, smart people. Of course, you're gonna say the triple threat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Main event, Uso got a little. You know what I mean?
Him and O'Shea want a seat at the table.
Hey, Mr. A&E, for the one time, do it for the one time, just one time, do it for the one time. Look at the chat.
I'm gonna say this one time. I hate and I cannot stand Eva fucking Marie. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I hate Eva fucking Marie. I don't like it. You want me to come back into the camera?
Somebody delete this boy out the chat talking about the drum fight was the best. Get him out of here, yo. Get him out of here. Get him out.
No, here's the thing. I thought the drum fight need to be longer because that's how I felt about well, I like Riddle and Sheamus also, but I say but they got 10 minutes, but they had a decent match. I think the drum fight need to be longer. Like they cut the legs off of it. The gimmick was obviously like really, you know what I'm saying?
Hogan came back there, he was like, I want more of this, brother. And they said, oh, you can't have this.
Like y'all could just made a regular street fight, it would been fine. But I'm just saying, I still think those guys deserve about 15 minutes. And they didn't get that, so
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That Eva Marie thing, that's probably the best video I probably ever did. I'm sorry.
Y'all in the chat, I'm sorry. It's an inside joke because they know I hate Eva Marie. And they just want to hear me say fuck Eva Marie.
I'm still getting over Eva Marie. Is on drugs.
Is on drugs.
Oh man, I do kind of miss those breaking news things. But we had in chat. For me, I think Sasha versus Bianca was the best. I agree. I can't argue with that because
I'm not mad at that. Yeah.
I'm not mad at neither. I'm saying, like I said, I still can't pick between because they both meant different. Like Roman just straight showed his dominance. We've never seen like we've seen Brock Lesnar dominate people in the main event, but then somebody else has that comeback. But this guy, he left no excuses on the table at all, and I like that about that. And then, of course. The whole Sasha and Bianca thing.
They're really trying to get there now, for real.
They trying to get timed out again.
All right, well, we're gonna ignore that one real quick. So can we have the same? So what'd you say?
No, I'm saying I'll keep reading me the question so we can answer.
Okay, so can we have the same Smackdown the Raw roster until October for the draft?
I mean,
that's somebody say. Do y'all think we should do that?
They're gonna do that regardless, aren't they?
I thought they used to do it like a week or two after Mania.
No, remember they always switch the shit before Survivor Series, and then they want everybody to go say kumbaya and fight for their brand. They like we only been here for a week.
So they must have had like 2 drafts one year because I remember they used to do it like a week or something after WrestleMania for their season thing.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I was just like they should probably do it after Survivor Series, but for the past 2 years. they've been shaking up the roster right before Survivor Series, but then they want these people to go out there and fight for their brand like we just got here. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, it's dumb for me.
Somebody said, do we see NXT call up? And if so, who do we want to be called up?
I said this yesterday. Well, he said it for me now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just so.
I do want to see him come up too.
I mean, I see Velveteen. Now, once again, people, we understand that there's some heat with Velveteen Dream.
What are you talking about, brother?
He's still on the roster, so I figured, look, he ain't been on NXT. They probably just call him up. He'll heal anyway, so they'll probably just he'll take the booze. And
I see Adam Cole coming up.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the call up, but they want to make it a third. They want to make it his own thing. I still don't understand that, but
Well, I will say this: if they also the question I see here, like who will be the next celebrity to come? I'm telling y'all right now, we ain't gonna like it. Bow Wow next. I'm telling you, Bow Wow gonna be at next year WrestleMania.
Bow Wow after WrestleMania, Bow Wow don't care about wrestling. He's not gonna sit here and be like, "Yeah, I'm still training for this whole year to come back out." No,
this man,
Bow Wow ain't waiting that long.
He retired from rap like 8 times. Like, I'm gonna change my name to Shad Moss. Still Bow Wow. Like,
he retired once and tried to come back and nobody cared, so that's why he kept retiring, make him big. Hey, I'm retiring.
All right. No, you wasn't putting nothing out.
I'm coming back
for it.
Yeah.
Look, he gonna see how much even more publicity like Bad Bunny needs it, but how even much more publicity this is going to give Bad Bunny, and that let's say so now it's gonna be like, well, hey, Bow Wow can come there.
Wasn't
just talking about why did
wasn't JDF supposed to be coming to wrestling? I remember that podcast. I'm just asking because, like, was it? Wasn't he supposed to? Like I remember hearing the podcast where he showed up in a wrestling match and he tried to start a beef, and then nothing happened.
The person he trying to beef with is not there. Okay,
what are we talking about?
JDF. Jason David.
Jason David.
Oh no, look. I saw him and I saw ASJ try to get in the ring, and I don't know if y'all seen this video. ASJ was just basically doing his moves, like he was like, oh yeah. So,
Yo, if he comes, I have a record for not missing. So if this happens, that would be golden.
Somebody said, I think Walter's gonna be making more of an appearance on the main roster.
Wait, did he lose his title?
Nah, he got it.
No, he's still gonna be down there because Vince is gonna just look at Walter. He says, "I don't see an ab," so he's just gonna feel like
like why was this dude the first eliminated in the NXT Survivor Series match?
Which, by the fucking way, did y'all see me? Because I just see somebody here talk about me and him come up not as reckoning. I want to see me and him. Did y'all see her Twitter? Right, her and Keith Lee is taking pictures in the Wrestle. They're there.
Mm-hmm.
And Keith Lee is not on the show?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's clear yet.
What happened to Keith Lee?
COVID.
Keith Lee was taking COVID precautions 2 months ago.
No, I'm saying I think they said he took it and then like whatever he had a match, whatever, and he couldn't breathe after that match. He had trouble breathing. So I guess after that they just took it easy on him.
Oh, so he had like COVID.
Yeah, like he came back 2 weeks and they thought, oh, you can wrestle. And then I guess after the match you had to have a breathing machine to help him. Oh yeah.
See, you get the inside scoops, problem. We gotta know from you because honestly, I was just like, y'all not telling me what's going on with Keith Lee. I'm just like, because we hear all about these people, that be going to the hospital or stuff like that and dying from COVID, and we just, especially a lot of old people, but you don't really hear too much when it comes to celebrities and young people, or they keep it a secret. So, what shows everybody out there, do your best to get vaccinated. I already got my first shot. Had to go through that night of uncomfort, but feel good now.
Just real quick, speaking of people that we want to see come back, do you think like Dominic Dijakovic, Mia Yim, Brendan, whatever his name is. Do you think we see them come back after Mania? Especially Dijakovic.
I would love to see Dominic Dijakovic and me and him up there because I'm like,
Yeah,
please.
Dijakovic versus Sheamus, like it literally writes itself, man.
Exactly. I mean, I don't need to see Mace and T-Bar as a tag team. Like that is stupid to me. I don't need to see that.
And we had a better version called the Bludgeon Brothers. So yeah.
Exactly. And what is Mace's name again?
Brendan Williams.
His wrestling name.
Brendan Williams.
Well, he needs to go back to NXT then. He needs to go back to NXT.
I saw a match with him and Velveteen Dream, and his gimmick was trash. His gimmick was that he's on the ropes, jumps up and sits on his butt, and that was his gimmick.
Okay.
Take out what you will.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Let's see what we got up in here. I think everyone in Mania was in gear because they was scanning for something like 2K or new action figures. I'm pretty sure they was back there scanning for 2K. I mean, if it's supposed to hit different, you got. I ain't saying they probably
it's supposed to hit different.
Like yeah,
get them all in it.
Like they ain't hit last year.
Once again, look, 2K know I'm the guinea pig, so I'm gonna be the guinea pig for this game. And then y'all know I'll be real with y'all. If it suck, it suck. If it's not, y'all still not gonna get it. So I'm just saying, like, hey,
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good during the beta phase, and then you get the real thing. It's like, you know what? Yeah.
I am gonna do it. Somebody says that I'm from Alabama. And some people says rumor Keith Lee has been getting worked here. It could be false. Like work because Alabama, or is there when people get injured they send them to Alabama because of I guess they got the best medical or whatever.
Yeah.
So he could be there. Is what somebody says as a rumor.
And
somebody said how much you gonna bet it's gonna hit different in a bad way. I just want to put that out there.
It's gonna hit different like what?
How much you gonna bet it's gonna hit different in a bad way?
I don't want to bet nothing on that. That's money good to take it. It like I said, it could be like I don't know. I'm just frustrated. I'm a big fan of Keith Lee. That was my whole damn ringtone. But if he truly is sick, I want him to get better. Or it should be if COVID affected him because he's a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be if he got the worst kind because there's different strands of the COVID out there, stuff like that. So it could have been a really serious thing. So
right,
if he's really out there get sick, or if he really is injured because he got that power bomb on that edge of that announce table, which sucked. And whatever brings Keith Lee back the fastest and the safest and the healthiest is what I want. To be completely honest with you. Just imagine, sort of in the chat here. Just imagine Brock Lesnar returning for the Universal Championship. What will Paul Heyman think? Shit, Paul Heyman probably gonna leave Roman. That's my first I think of.
It's my first love.
I'm about to say because Paul Heyman looks like he is held hostage by Roman sometimes, whereas he works for Brock Lesnar. So it don't matter. I don't even want to see Brock come back for Roman. I want Brock and Bobby. Yeah. I want the Brock and Bobby say, look, if they're gonna make Bobby look that strong and retain that championship the way he did in night one, well then you gotta get him up for Brock then.
Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody like Ricochet beat Bobby? Like
he ain't touching it.
No. What is Ricochet up to?
Well, we don't know. He's playing video games in the back.
Oh, well.
Look, he just been losing. That's all he literally just been doing.
That's a waste.
All
of time.
right, we got to get Jay Fly out of here, man. Come on, man. It's been like 5 years, man. No, I'm kidding. He says, what do y'all think about the CM Punk return with Heyman?
I say this in the most peaceful way. I think I'm over the CM Punk thing right now. Like
I'm not worried about it. If it happened, it happened. If it
happened,
I mean,
you're not alone on that.
like I said, I
AJ Lee said she's done wrestling though, so we can.
Yeah, I was like, the CM Punk juice has been squeezed all the way out. They're like, there's no more in there, and I'm not looking to buy another card. That's just the way it is for me. Like, I love CM Punk when he was here, and I loved everything he brought to it. And like I said, he was great. He didn't get a fair shake, but I'm just like, seeing him and Paul, somebody, I'm like, now I'd rather see Cesaro. I'd rather see, the newer guys who can be treated more like a threat. Because CM Punk's gonna come there and go do the same CM Punk shit, and I'm just like, you're gonna be happy, you're not, kind of thing. So that's basically how I feel about it. All right, guys. Well, okay, we'll answer a couple more questions before we
answer that question. You can answer that question.
Oh God, well, I even looked down there and read it yet.
Wait, what question?
I see. Well, which one you talk about? The one about
the
me?
Very last question.
Yo, Parker.
And WrestleMania Backlash gives Riot Squad.
That ain't the last question.
That ain't the one. Listen.
Yes.
Parker Bordeaux, he gonna get here when he get here. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying that because he follows me on Twitter and all. I'm just saying he gonna be here when he get here.
Oh, okay. What's next for Big E? I think him and Apollo
title shot.
I think it's time for Big E to start. To probably go after Roman also. But I want Big E.
Paul Heyman ain't give him that speech for no reason. He getting a shot. He might lose, but he getting a shot.
Can he at least have more fire? I
think they'll build up Big E
more. Let him build up to it.
Yeah, but then I think right now the next fresh person to come out will be Cesaro. Because Cesaro could give Roman, Backlash and Money in the Bank, and then we could find somebody for Extreme Rules and such like that. And then
Seth Rollins said eventually he's going for the title too.
Yeah, and then you could book Big E for SummerSlam. He loses there. Then Roman do anything. Roman go against Bobby at Survivor Series, which I think will be dope. And then we go back to next year's Mania. Then you do Big E and Roman Part 2. And you have Big E win the title there. Then eventually Roman gets stuff back, and then we go get Dwayne in WrestleMania. Was it 39? I think
39 is LA.
Yeah. So yeah, Dwayne be there. So you can do that.
Better hope he ain't shooting no movie.
Oh God.
Have y'all been keeping up with Young Rock? I think it's probably
I have not.
Random question.
I have not kept up with Young Rock. I've enjoyed it, but I've not got a chance to keep up with it. I've been so behind on everything else.
Keep up with what?
Yeah,
Young Rock.
Oh yeah, no. I got to catch up.
So I've been watching it on and off. His grandma is insane. All right, grandma's insane.
So guys, final grade for WrestleMania overall in the weekend, WrestleMania weekend, everything. And so, Q4, what do you give it?
Overall, I give it a B. It was more matches that I liked versus matches that I didn't like.
Yeah. How about
Jesus
you?
Christ.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Paul. You must have read something.
No, the hell he not.
Jeez.
Bold
no,
prediction.
the hell he not.
Adam Cole wins Money in the Bank.
Dumb prediction.
One that takes the belt off Bobby after a long run.
Jeez.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about the Almighty.
He can only have Money in the Bank for a year.
Yes.
I don't know how long that run gonna be, but
I'm about to say, remember, in NXT, sure, but not where Vince there. He's looking at Bobby like, look at him, like there's no that man 45 years old like an action figure. He's not. He's not losing that. But are you reading it, Prime?
Anyways, swag. You said this night one that made you want to drink.
So how they?
No, it was the stream setup made me want to drink.
My bad.
But no, this was a much better night than one. I'll give it a hashtag, give it a chance. I still have my gripes with the first night, so But yeah, this was
We get all the crazy
night two
questions
was-
when it's time to go.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
like, I'm
Oh,
tired.
bugging.
Y'all gotta calm down. I'm tired.
So, what about you, Prime?
I thought it was all right. You know, I'll give it a B. B, not B minus. Yeah, well, yeah, B minus, C plus. Yeah, B minus.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely giving it a B. I enjoy WrestleMania overall. Like I said, there's more things I loved about it. Great to have fans back. Great to have the atmosphere back.
I know, Prime. I know. Yo, it's time to go, man. Y'all want us to answer the rest of these questions? Get the Nerd Coalition Patreon.
But you gotta stop promoting. They there right now.
I know, right? You got like Cash App us $5 if you want a question. All right, run up them racks if you want a question.
Do a super chat or something like.
Yeah, yo.
You know.
Pay that $5 in the super chat, man. We get tired of this.
We truly gotta try to start a super chat. Hopefully that'll be out. That'll be a goal. We can all come together and figure out how to do this shit. Say all of us try to figure out how to do that shit the same night. Like, hey, yo, man, I'm all busy there that day. We get together, like, yo, we should do this. No, we should get together and be like, let's figure out how to do the super chat so we can sit there and answer these people's questions, stuff like that. But people, it is 2 a.m. where we at, you know. So we sit there and get ready to end this thing. I still got video to edit. If y'all watch my Falcon and Winter Soldier review, that joint's it's mad late. So I'm so sorry, but it's definitely a couple.
They're not even super soldiers.
Yeah. But yeah. So we'll be back. Well, I know. Hopefully, me, Q, and Prime will be back for the Backlash live stream. We try to go live for.
It's not called Backlash.
What's it called?
WrestleMania Backlash.
Thank you.
It's really called that?
Yes.
That's dumb.
That's so
When is
stupid.
that?
We had WrestleMania
Next
Smackdown.
month.
Now we got WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. But
Then we're gonna have WrestleMania Payback and WrestleMania Money in the Bank and
no, look. I appreciate
WrestleMania SummerSlam. Like,
don't let's not do that. I appreciate everybody that was in the chat. Everybody that came. Thank you for making this WrestleMania stream successful. Thank you for being patient with us and holding in there with us. I know it's 2 a.m. and so next time when the next review we're not gonna be this late because they're gonna end a lot earlier. It's just WrestleMania so day, and I appreciate all y'all guys out here as well. So getting ready in closing once again. This is NC, a place to be chosen, Mr. AND. Not Deion Sanders for prime time.
all right, y'all. It's been real.
The man, the myth, the reality revolutionary Q for the rookie.
zip it up and zip it out.
I ain't heard that in a while. Remember that? I ain't heard that.
Zap it.
All right, it's a big beat out.
I heard that in a while neither.
Zap it.
And the anime hero swag on zero.
Good night. I'm mentally checked out.
All right, we got and the Nerd Coalition is out, y'all.